I'm once again going outside the EU from this perspective. It's the region of the Western Balkans. We already heard something from Branislava yesterday. I will agree with some points that she made and also raise some important issues when it comes to the question of water. We already mentioned its importance for cooling, and the water scarcity is very challenging issue even for countries with a huge amount of the water reserves. When we are talking about the region, it is important to know that we are reliant on the organization that is called Energy Community. As you can see, it's the capital letters E and C. It's not small letters. So it doesn't have anything with the energy community in terms of the citizens association and a separate legal form to employ renewable energy, primarily solar, but it's just another bureaucratic layer, somebody would say, and it is important for the transposition of the EU rules to this region that is not part of the EU, so it doesn't directly apply the EU law. This region is coal-dependent and is a big issue, and we can expect the support of the AI, how to optimize our resources, and in a case that we be without this base load energy. So what source of energy we should employ? All of the countries pledged by the Sofia Declaration to be in line with the EU targets for 2030 to 2050. And as we can see, there is still limited progress by the countries in the region. Only North Macedonia, Albania, and Serbia adopted integrated national energy and climate plans. So there are a lot of works behind of us. When it comes to the renewable energy, we can see that hydropower is playing an important role, especially in Albania, which is a non-coal-based only Western Balkan country. And it is also challenging relying on only one source of energy, as we can learn from the Albanian example, but however, it is better than to rely on the dirtiest sources of the energy, as is coal power in the region. Unfortunately, in the last section, we have bioenergy. It is not deployed in appropriate amount, as I think when we are thinking about the potential of the region in this segment, and we should work on that field. We also learned a lot about the blackout throughout EU countries. It happened last year in the region. We can see affected country, Bosnia, Albania, coast of Croatia, even that is EU member in this part of the Europe. And we are still investigating what happened. One of the official statements was that the bushes and all of this kind of vegetation influenced this blackout. It's even in the official documents of the Acer and the NSOE. So it's very ridiculous that a simple thing can influence that part of the region in that amount. But it happened, however. Now, how can we employ AI? I don't see it as a goal, but only as a mean. So I don't believe that it can be a goal of the energy transition to have AI, but just to employ as a utility to achieve those goals faster and optimal. The challenge in the region is the grid stability and optimization, especially on the distribution level, with the more and more connection from the renewable sources. So I think that the lack of investment will be visible in the years that is coming. When we are talking about the optimization of the AI, we should focus on the regional market integration, which is our task. how to make economy of scope and use those benefits of the unhindered cross-border connection and trade. Energy decentralization is coming into the question, and more households and industry is using renewable sources, starting to use it. Another question is CBAM, which is a hot topic in the region in Serbia nowadays, and it is starting implementation from 2026. So we will see how the region will answer on this issue without the carbon taxes in place, similar to the EU ETS system. So it's era of moving from the passive customer or consumer to proactive, equal to other market participants, and it's important in that sense to have AI implemented, especially in terms of energy consumption optimization. So I want to just to quickly go through the project of smart meters deployment, and I want to candidate this for Q&A session, is the project in Serbia in the region with the support of the European Investment Bank and Bank for Reconstruction and Development. We have rollout of the smart meters, but unfortunately we have some unsurprising outcomes with the rising bills, which is undermining actually credibility and the trust of the citizens to this project. So how should we use it in a smart way to have smart investments and to bridge this kind of public discourse communication? So how to rise the energy literacy in that sense. We have a huge problem with the energy losses, and it's evident in the region. So it should be addressed through the implementation of smart meters, but energy losses is also a question for the transmission segment and distribution. So it's something that is happening regularly during these activities. Finally, when it comes to the risk, and I am making a conclusion, we have a general distrust when it comes to gathering a lot of data in the countries that don't have strong institutions. So this is the case in the region. So when we don't trust to the institutions, how can we trust that a lot of data coming from the energy sector will be preserved, especially this sensitive data, privacy data regarding the individuals? And whether it will, how to overcome the misuse, potential misuse of this information. And the crucial word that I want to point out is in the region, credibility and trust. Also the right communication between the authorities and the citizens that are part of the upcoming and ongoing energy transition. So thank you very much. I will end here. And yeah.
Thank you very much.